Good morning, welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, and today I'm back out near Napier, on the outskirts of Napier, near a village called Puketapu. Just ahead of us, which you'll see soon, there's a river called the Tutaekuri, and this river was really seriously flooded about 2 years ago when we had a cyclone here. The cyclone was called Gabrielle, and it completely took out the bridge over this river. So what we're going to do today is see if we can fly along the river, get you a bit of a look at that, but also show you where the construction work to build a new bridge is taking place right now. So that's the plan. See how we get on. Let's get this drone flying. And here's the river, that's the Tutaekuri. If we can just get a bit closer without falling in the river, it's moving quite quickly. Over there in the distance is where the bridge construction is taking place. Wow, I'm really surprised at the speed of the river here. The Tutaekuri River flows eastward for almost 100 kilometers through the Hawke's Bay region. It flows into the Pacific Ocean, starts in the Kawaka Range about 50 kilometers north of Taihape and reaches the sea just south of Napier, where the narrow Roro and Clive rivers join it. The name Tutaekuri means dog excrement in Maori and is apparently in commemoration of a feast held in the late 17th century when dogs' innards were disposed of in the river. The dogs, of course, were part of the feast. That's as in being on the menu. We'll start off by gaining a bit of height here, give you a bit of a look at the lie of the land around here. So the bridge would be running left to right across the river, obviously, and you can see the river goes off into the distance there. The village of Puketapu would be off to the left behind the trees. The Tutaekuri River provides top quality fishing for a large population of rainbow trout, some of which can reach very large sizes. Average are around 1.5 to 3 kilos, particularly in the upper reaches of the river. Also in the lower reaches there can be a good amount of sea brown trout, which can also reach impressive sizes. There is excellent public access to the river provided by the Hawke's Bay Regional Council, who have provided picnic areas and in most cases good vehicle access. Unsurprisingly, there's been a detour in place since Cyclone Gabrielle in 2023. It's anticipated it will be quite a few months before the new bridge is up and running. The sun's coming up. It's just 8:25 in the morning. This is a December morning, not long before Christmas. So it's near the end of the year. This is early summer, but it's not a particularly summery day today. You can see the river going off into the distance there. The Tutaekuri is what they call a braided river. That's where it's a very broad riverbank with a lot of gravel deposited along the banks. But believe you me, when there's heavy rain up in the mountain ranges where the source of the river is, this entire riverbed can fill up very, very quickly. That's what happened with the cyclone that we had about 2 years ago. Filled this river up and took out the bridge that was behind us. There it is, we can see it now. That's a better view. Let's head back the other way. I think it's the light is better with the sun behind us, such as there is. Battery's good, we're at 61%, 31 satellites at the moment, so that's all pretty good. Let's tilt the gimbal down a little bit so you get a better look at that. It's quite a construction project. A lot of the bridges around here were taken out in the same time, the same night as this one was. Those that were essential for transport and moving things about were replaced a bit more quickly by using Bailey bridges. This one, it's a full construction job. This is the permanent replacement. So it's taking longer, but then it's not such a busy road. Let's get the gimbal up a bit. Lovely green scene there. I'm still being given high wind warnings, but it's certainly not windy down here, so perhaps if we come down a bit. We're up at 180 feet here. Let's get a bit lower and see whether the wind disappears. It'd be nice to carry on if we can. I'll bring it down to, we're about 140 feet now. We're still getting the warnings. 120. 110. There we go. Now we're clear of the wind warning, so let's keep going and see how we go. 50% battery, so I think we can progress along the riverbank a little here. Oh, birds. I'm taking it back up a bit, try and get above these birds. Don't want them to dump the Neo into the river. And now I'm back with the strong wind warnings. Let's just head across the other side of these trees, see what we have over here. There's a big crane there, as you can see. There's the construction team. I'm going up, make sure we get over this. There's an orchard there behind it, that's what all the netting is. And there's the road that would come down to where the bridge should be. Let's just head across there and...
Max altitude reached.
Okay, we're at maximum altitude. Riverbed there. And you can see now the road on the opposite side of the banks, which heads into the little village of Puketapu over there. Some big piling work going on there, as you'd expect. Okay, there's the road going off into the village, and the birds are really bugging me. So I think we've seen what's happening here. Let's hit the return to home and see if we can get back safely between these trees.
Return to home.
I do love this return to home function. There are birds whizzing around the drone here. Let's hope we're going to make it without being attacked. Yeah, I can see them with the naked eye. Swallows, I think. But, the drone is just above us here, so hopefully we'll get down shortly. Yeah, they're circling around it.
Landing.
Come on, drone. Let's come down. They do take a long time to come down. Oh, more and more birds gathering. I've got about 8 or 10 of them around it now, so hopefully we can get down before one of them hits it. They're not happy. There we go. Oh, made it. That was a relief. That was a bit nerve-wracking for a moment there. So I hope you enjoyed that look at the bridge construction. Come back, join the channel again next time for something else from the Hawke's Bay area. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.